You're listening to Good Morning Gwinnett, a division of ABK Media Group, hosted by Audrey Bell Kearney, sharing stories about people and places around beautiful Gwinnett County every day at 9 a.m. Southern living at its best.
Good morning, good morning, good morning. Hello, all my Gwinnetians out there in Gwinnett land, and all of you listen to the show around us. A rainy day here in Gwinnett County. It's still beautiful. Still beautiful fall day, but it's rainy. It's supposed to rain till about, I think, 12 o'clock. And then the weather's supposed to tape off and get really nice. Right now, it's about 63 degrees, going up to a high about 70. So we got some rain this morning, but it's supposed to be nice for the rest of the day. So that's a good thing. So I hope you guys are doing well this morning. I am doing good this morning. I'm doing really good this morning. So I'm glad to be here with you. I'm glad to talk about what we're going to be talking about today. Just happy to be here. I was just talking to my daughter. And this is one of these things that I just can't make up. So I got to share this with you. So she was telling me about she was going to take the baby to a puppy store. And she started to tell me the story about how people finance their dogs. Now, I kind of heard that before, but I've never gone into depth. I'm like, okay, how does that work? So apparently you can finance your dog. And once you finance the dog, they tack all this interest onto the dog. And if you don't pay your bill on the dog, they will repossess the dog because the dog has a chip in it. I can't make this up. I cannot make it up. She said she knew someone who had a finance a $2,700 dog, and the bill wound up being $6,000 with all the interest and fees attached to it. And if you don't pay that, they can come and repossess your dog. Listen, I can't make this stuff up. I kind of heard about financing, but I didn't know how deep it was, right? Into my daughter, because my daughter loves dogs. Like, she has a dog. Her name is Diamond. And she and Diamond fight all the time. And they've been fighting since Diamond has just turned 15 day before yesterday. She's been with us that long. We got her off the side of a road in North Carolina. She was the only black one in her litter. Only white one in her litter. So it was like 4 or 5 of them. And they were all black, and she was the only white one. So we took her. But she's a little mean little something. She's a Chihuahua Poodle mix. But that's my baby. Diamond is my baby. But anyway, I did not know that. I did not know that there was a finance company out there called WAGS. So if you want a dog, you can go to WAGS, and WAGS will finance your dog for you. But just know that if you don't pay the mortgage on the dog, that sounds so crazy. I cannot make this up. And I'm smiling because it's like if you don't pay the mortgage on the dog, they're going to repossess the dog. If you don't pay the note on the dog, they're going to repossess your dog. Can't make it up, y'all. I cannot. These are the stories I run into. I'm telling you, it's hilarious. Cannot make it up. All right, listen. Today is October the 22nd. I'm going to go ahead and jump in here and give you your horoscopes brought to you by noted astrologer Micah Thyssen. We're going to just kick it right on off with Aries. You should get into some of those creative hobbies that you always said you wanted to do. Your sensitivity towards those you love will capture their hearts. Take care of matters involving institutions or government agencies. Yeah, the sensitivity toward the ones you love is going to capture their heart. Okay, Aries, so you're going to be capturing some hearts today. That's a good thing. Taurus, problems with skin, bones, or teeth may mess up your schedule. Be prepared to deal with groups and organizations of greater magnitude. Don't blame others for your problem, for your own stubbornness. Listen, don't blame other folks for your stuff. Because Taurus, you know you could be a little stubborn. And don't blame anybody else. It's you. Today is you. Maybe yesterday was somebody else. Gemini, get back to the basics and reevaluate what is important in life. Family talks may get a little combative. Don't make rash decisions about your personal life. Listen, get back to the basics. Sometimes you have to go back to the beginning and start out. And it's okay to start all over. Some people don't like to start over. They don't like to change. They don't like anything new. But for you today, Gemini, it's going to be important for you to get back to the basics and reevaluate what's important in your life. We should all do that every now and then, because sometimes we can lose sight of what's really important in life. It's not stuff, it's not things, it's not money. It's really the people that you love, honestly. Cancer, residential moves should be considered carefully. Don't count on getting any help from those you live with. Unfortunately, your personal life may suffer from a lack of spare time. You got to make some time to have fun. You got to make some time to live, Cancer. You got to make the time. You got to make the time. I know sometimes it's hard because trust me, I know. I have to make the time for almost everything. I have to make the time to eat everything. Leo, control those desires to cast your fate to the wind. Your emotions are soaring, and if you don't get your way, look out, world. You will be inclined to make unwise investment choices. Listen, Leo, watch what you do. Watch how you spend that money. You're going to be inclined to make some unwise investment choices. Watch the coins today. Watch out. Virgo, don't lend money to friends or contribute more than necessary to groups unworthy of your cash. Expect to experience a sudden reversal of fortune. You will be your usual charming self, and the partners you attract may be adventurous types. The adventurous type. Okay. You're going to attract some people that like adventure. That's right. All right. Okay, Virgo. Watch out now. But listen, don't lend money. Whatever you do, don't lend money. All right, I'm going to a song. I'll be right back after this song to bring you more of the horoscopes brought to you by noted astrologer Michael Thyssen right here on the Good Morning Gwinnett Show.
Shouldn't have known if I was the one who's drowning in your flood. It's overwhelming me, but I guess it's clear to me now. After staring holes in all my walls, don't you cut me off like you did that time. Once was already enough, I'd say, but I wonder if you hear me. Gonna get burned, you're gonna get burned. You're walking into quicksand. Not a lesson learned, 'cause you're gonna get burned. There you go, without thinking about tomorrow. Gonna let you know you're spending all the time you borrowed to get through this. Not giving you a second chance. So turn around and fill it the place. Star, but you've forgotten how to follow. Gonna leave a scar if you don't take the time to heal everything underneath this. You're watching the hours are ticking away, so turn around and fill in the place. I gotta say that you could do so much better. Like a vagabond, you're lost in your own ways, stranded in your desert. I hit you up, but there's no one there. If I wanted something distant, I would have found just what I want in you. But I'm not really like that, don't you know that? Said, don't you know? Touch the fire with your hands, 'cause you're gonna get burned, you're gonna get burned. You're walking into quicksand. Not a lesson learned, 'cause you're gonna get burned. There you go, without thinking about tomorrow. Gonna let you know you're spending all the time you borrowed to get through this. Not giving you a second chance. So turn around and fill it the place. You're a star, but you've forgotten how to follow. Gonna leave a scar if you don't take the time to heal everything underneath this. You're watching the hours are ticking away, so turn around and fill in the place. You're gonna get burned, you're gonna get burned. Fill in the blanks.
Welcome back to the Good Morning Gwinnett Show. I'm your girl, Audrey Bell Kearney, giving you the daily horoscopes brought to you by noted astrologer Michael Thyssen. We're going to pick it right on up with Libra. Get involved in groups and organizations that are of distinguished nature. Uncertainties about your living arrangements may be unnerving. Your boss won't be too thrilled if you leave things unfinished. Listen, finish what you started. That way you don't get in trouble today, Libra. Just finish it. That way your boss won't be all upset. You got to go back to work tomorrow. I'm just saying. Scorpio, you should be traveling to that exotic destination you've been dreaming about. You would easily capture the interest of those you talk to. Avoid being overly opinionated, or you will alienate your friends. Yeah, keep your opinions to yourself today. Do some traveling. And listen, if you've been dreaming about it, just do it. You know, here's what I find, and I'm not gonna get up on my soapbox. But we dream about a lot of things that we just don't do because we make excuses why we can't do them. And you can really do whatever you want to do. Whenever I really want to do something, I get it done. And I tell people, if you kind of hear me like him and the harm most of the time, sometimes I just can't get it done because circumstances like, you know, I want to go to the Bahamas. Well, I was supposed to go to the Bahamas and speak in the Bahamas in March the 30th. That's my husband's birthday. He didn't want to go to the Bahamas, which I don't know why he wouldn't, but he didn't. Well, I could have gone and skipped his birthday, but I didn't want to do that. So I had to sit that one out. You know what I'm saying? But God had a plan because that conference changed, and I will be going in April. See how good God is? Yeah, He know I want to go. He's going to fix it so I can go. Sagittarius, join a club to work off that excess energy, but consider ways of doing that without spending the money. You will have difficulty spreading yourself between your work and your home. Rely on yourself, and you will look good to superiors. Listen, join a club to work off that excess energy, but consider ways of doing that without the money. Go walking, or go do yoga in the park. I'll tell you about that later because it's coming up. You know, you ain't got to always spend money to burn off energy. Just go walking. Like sometimes I just go walk around the pool. Like I get up in the morning sometimes early and because sometimes I don't want to go to the gym. You know, hardly ever do I want to go to the gym. That's crazy though. And the gym is not bad. I need to go. I pay for membership every day, every month. But sometimes I just want to get out and be with nature. And I go walk around the pool, get my steps in, burn off that excess energy. And then I'm ready to roll. Just go for a walk. Nature is great. Capricorn, time to deal with institutional environments, government agencies, and matters of a private nature today. Loss or theft may occur if you are careless with your belongings. Pay off all of your debts before you try to go out and celebrate. Pay the bills first, then celebrate. Pay yourself first, pay the bills, and then celebrate. Yep, every financial advisor will tell you to pay yourself first, and then pay your bills. And party is second. Party is third. It just is. I know. You want to party first, then pay yourself, then pay the bills. But you're messing up your credit. So pay yourself first, pay up all your debts, then celebrate. That's something to celebrate right there. I ain't gonna lie. When you are debt free, it's something to celebrate. Aquarius, you must strive to get the most important projects completed properly, rather than doling everything in a half-baked way. Someone around you may not be trustworthy. Watch your back, Aquarius. You can help them more than they can help you today. Watch your back. Somebody around you is not trustworthy. And then you're going to help somebody more than they can help you today. And that's okay. Sometimes it's really good to help somebody, and it feels really great, especially if you're in a bad mood. Help somebody. Whenever you're in a bad mood, go do something nice for somebody. Just do something nice. I don't care who pissed you off. Do something nice for somebody and watch how your whole spirit changes. I'm telling you, just do nice things for people, especially when you're feeling bad. Because when you do something nice for people, you feel good. You can't help it. You cannot help it. It's like trying to be mad and smile. You know what I'm saying? You can't help it. You feel good. And Pisces, my fellow fish, Pisces, beware of someone who is trying to make you look bad. Let me watch my back today. You may jump from the frying pan into the fire if you make a move today. Empty promises are evident. Ooh, fish. Watch out for the backstabbers. Right? Watch out for the freaking fire. And watch out for the empty promises. We on high alert today, baby. Be on high alert today, fish. You know what I'm saying? Backstabbers, fire, and empty promises. Be on high alert. All right, listen, that's all I got for you today for the horoscope. Back tomorrow to bring you more of the horoscopes brought to you by noted astrologer Michael Thiason right here on the Good Morning Gwinnett Show. All right, people, today is National Nut Day. Yep, National Nut Day. I love cashews. I got cashews. I eat cashews a lot. Like, I try to eat a lot of protein. I know cashews, I think they're a little bit high in fat, though. But if I got to eat a nut, it's going to be cashews. So today is National Nut Day. If you don't have any nut allergies, go out and get you a little bag of nuts and enjoy. Enjoy the National Nut Day. All right, listen, it's about to be Halloween, and I just had to share this story because I've never seen the Ghost Burger before. So Burger King has the Ghost Whopper. Yep, just in time for Halloween. So the Whopper is, the bread look like it's, I don't know, it looks gray. It's a Ghost Whopper. It's got white cheddar cheese on it. It's got a colored sesame seed bun. And it's only going to be available in 10 restaurants across the United States. So I don't know if we got one in our area, but check it out. The Ghost Burger, the Ghost Whopper. It's holiday. It's Halloween. So you're going to see all kinds of stuff. Yep. Last year, Burger King had the Nightmare King. Yeah, it was a spin on the chicken sandwich on a green sesame seed. I think I did see the sesame seed bun that was green last year. I was like, that's disgusting. I don't want that. And then they had the Halloween Whopper back in 2015. The bun was black. I remember seeing one of them crazy things. Let me tell you something. Let me tell you this. I need to figure out something to do. Pod Chicks. I need to come up with some great marketing tactic for Pod Chicks, because here's the thing. Burger King know what they're doing. It's about what we're doing right now, talking about it. They got a Whopper. The Whopper's gonna be on a gray looking bun. And people are going to talk about it just like I'm doing, because the bun look crazy. But that's marketing. That's how you set yourself apart from everybody else. You do some spectacular marketing. And I got a couple of ideas about some things I'm going to do for Pod Chicks. So for those of you who don't know what Pod Chicks is a community for women who are serious, who are serious about learning how to leverage the power of podcasting. Whether you're going to be a podcaster, a podcast host, a guest, or you're going to be a podcast sponsor. We're going to talk about that in the community. It's a community I launched about 3 weeks ago, maybe 4 now, and I'm in the process of bringing on members to the community who are, if you got something to say, podcasting is a great way to do it. If you have a passion for a project, passion for a ministry, passion for a nonprofit, you want to help a nonprofit, listen, this is a great way to do it. And Pod Chicks and the Pod Chicks community, I will be your mentor, walking you through the things you need to do to get up and running as a podcaster or a podcast guest, or if you just want to sponsor a podcast, or if you want to work in the podcast industry. Yeah, did you know there are jobs in the industry? Absolutely, because right now people understand that this podcast thing is hot, so they're building these networks of podcasts. That's what they're doing, and networks bringing advertising dollars, right? So if you love watches, right, you may have one that like Rolex, you may have one that like Amatron, you may have one that have I don't know, Bulgaria, whatever it's called. Y'all might be all watch enthusiasts. Do a podcast about watches. You would not believe that there are people out there who will listen to you. I'm telling you, people like stuff that they like. They just do. All right, so anyway, Pod Chicks, if you want to know more about the community and join the community, go on over to podchicks.com. That's podchix.com, podchicks.com. Become a member. 3 days. You can do it for free for 3 days. Look around, check it out. But anyway, and that's if you really want to know how to leverage podcasting, because it's a serious group. You can go out there and do some Facebook groups, and that's not what this is. This is for the serious person who really want to learn how to leverage podcasting to grow their business, to grow their ministry, to sell their book, to sell their products, to put their business in front of an audience of thousands, some of millions. That's what this is about. That's what that community is about. That's what we do over there. That's what makes us different. We're all about podcasting, all facets. What careers are there? Did you know you could be a voiceover actor for podcasts? Yep. If you listen to the intro to my show, that is not my voice. I hired somebody and paid him to do my intro. He's a voiceover actor, and he did my intro for my podcast. Yes. Think about this. I'm telling you, things out there. All right, let's keep it moving. All right, cool. All right, so College Hill's principal, Carissa Wing, was named the National Principal of the Year. That is a big honor. National Principal of the National, not state, not county, not even town, national. right. And here's why. Because she is a person that the people love. Her enthusiasm is a part of what makes her a popular principal. Like, she dressed up in a life-size eagle costume for homecoming pep rallies, then crowned the College Hill homecoming court. Hours later, she's been featured in videos with students singing carpool karaoke rendition of Fresh Prince of Bel-Air theme song. That's why she has got this. That's why she's been honored, because she is, not only does she understand why education is important, she also understands that we need to create a culture in our school where I'm not just the person behind the desk, passing down the law. Let me get out there and get involved. That's the same thing with your business, man. I'm telling you, I am so excited about Pod Chicks. And when I look at people who are doing phenomenal things, one of my favorite people is Richard Branson. Because Richard Branson looked like he has a lot of fun in his $1 billion empire. He does a lot of great things. He's out there. And that's the kind of company I want to build, with that type of culture where people can feel good about who they are. Give them a voice to say what they need to say what they want to say, but also have this community and this unusual way of being a part of something, and just that's fun, not so serious. Because I'm not super serious all the time. I like to have fun. But anyway, Carenza got that honor. The organization named her the 2020 National Principal of the Year on Monday. She was surprised by the gathering of students, teachers, and county administrators, representatives from local and state offices, and her family. Her parents came to South Carolina, and her son drove from South Carolina, and her son drove from Tuscaloosa, Alabama. Yep, she was the first Gwinnett County Public School principal to win the NASSP highest honor. That's right. I'm talking about that is great. Congratulations to you, Carenza, for a job well done. She's over at Swanee Bates High School. Yes, that's congratulations. Let's give her a round of applause. Sometimes you just gotta recognize people for the work they do. It ain't easy. I'm sure being a principal is not easy, but she has done it. There she is. All right. So listen, commuters could eventually be able to go from Atlanta to Charlotte in about 2 hours. They're thinking about this train system, the Amtrak's Acela train. They're thinking about trying to bring that here. One of the things that, because right now you could drive to Charlotte, and that's about, from where I am, and I'm north of Atlanta, that's about a 3-hour drive. So if you can, from where I am, if it's going to stop in Gwinnett County, if it's 2 hours from Atlanta, then it's got to be knock off another maybe 15, 20 minutes from Gwinnett, because I'm 45 minutes from Atlanta. But that's a great thing. So the federal government is proposing a high-speed rail line roughly following the Interstate 85 corridor. Although the exact route has not yet been chosen, that could get passengers from one city to the other in as little as 2 hours. So I'm wondering if there's going to be a stop inside of Gwinnett. You know what I mean? Because one of the things, probably not, but it would be nice. You don't have to drive 45 to Atlanta just to pass by Gwinnett. It would be nice. And one of the things they're talking about here in Gwinnett is trying to get our transportation system in order, just to get around the county itself. So I don't know. Maybe this will be some kind of, maybe it will be a stop in Gwinnett. I know they're doing some things that, looking at some things that could possibly do for Gwinnett Place Mall. Someone was talking about turning that into a transportation hub. The OFS building, someone talked about turning that into a transportation hub. And so you never know. There's a lot of stuff going on. So we'll see. We'll see how that pan out. We'll see what happens with that. A public meeting to hear feedback on 3 proposed routes will be held from 5:30 to 8 p.m. today at the Georgia Department of Transportation, located at 600 West Peachtree Street in Atlanta. All right, so you want to go out and find out more about that. That's this evening, 5:30 to 8 p.m. Tuesday at the Georgia Department of Transportation at 600 West Peachtree Street in Atlanta. Yep. And if you want to come in online, you can. You can go online. For more information about this story, go to GwinnettDailyPost.com and you'll see the story there. This is where I get my news. Thank you, Gwinnett Daily Post, for sharing the news. All right, listen, I'm going to. I'll be right back after this song to bring you more of the rundown about what's going on in and around Gwinnett County. Stay tuned.
I wanna run away, wanna make mistakes now, 'cause I don't wanna stay, wanna live my own life, wanna feel passion for something or someone that makes my world turn upside down, wanna give it up for something or someone that's better than this. So don't be too offended, I have to leave, there's nothing in for me, no, I'm not fitting in, I've packed my things to go, am I being naive, but it's my choice to make, it's my new rebellious way.
To the Good Morning Gwinnett Show. It's your girl Audrey Bell Kearney giving you daily rundown of what's going on in and around Gwinnett County. So Northside Hospital Duluth is going to be doing telemedicine for those who are in rural areas who just cannot get to a medical facility. Now here's the thing I love about telemedicine. But even here, like we've used it in my household, things like toothaches and sore throats and ear infections, things like that, and it has worked out phenomenally because you can just sit in front of a computer or your iPhone or your tablet or whatever it is and talk to a doctor, and they can ask you some questions the same way as if you went into the hospital, if you went into the urgent care. You sit in front of your computer, they're going to ask you some questions, and you answer those questions based on what you say. And if you got a camera, they can tell you, open your mouth, and they can look inside your mouth and you put your mouth to the camera. It's amazing, right? And so I think this is a great thing that Northside is doing because there are a lot of places that don't have, like, proper medical facilities, especially when you're further out in the country, like, right? So you may have one doctor in the town. What happens in the middle of the night? You got to call that one doctor in? So telemedicine is going to change the way we do things. I would be surprised. I would not be surprised if we have robots in our houses pretty soon that can actually just do exams. I would not and report back because I see the future. It's called the Internet of Things, AI, artificial intelligence. I see the future. That's one of the gifts that God has given me, is to be able to see things way in advance before they happen. Now, here's the thing. That has not always served me, because I'm always the first one out the gate, because he shows me these things way ahead of time. And then I'm the first one out the gate, and I'm out there by myself trying to make it happen. And then 3 to 5 years later, somebody come behind me and blow right past. Because by that time, I have lost my enthusiasm for these things and moved on to something else. So I realized that about 3 years ago, that he gives me these visions way ahead of time. Way before my time. Even when podcasting came out, I was on it. As soon as it came out, he showed it to me. This is gonna be big, but he didn't show me how. And so by the time the how came around, I had moved on to something else. Now I've come back to podcasting, because I understand. Okay, that's what I should have stayed the course, because I would have been way ahead. Podcasting started around 2004. I started podcasting around 2009. I was still one of the first ones out there doing it. We didn't know what we were doing. We were just talking, just like I'm doing now. Now it's different. I know what I'm doing. I've been doing it since 2009. What is this, 2019? So that's 10 years. So I've been on radio, though, since 2003. So, the industry is hot. But anyway, telemedicine is going to be going to the rural areas, brought to these areas by the Northside Duluth. And I think it's a great thing, because it saves you time. From going to the ER and sitting hours in the ER. It saves you. They're going to take your insurance, so that's a good thing. So if you have medical insurance, you'll be able to use that. I think it's a good thing, and I think for a lot of people, it's going to be beneficial. And anybody can use it. The service that we use called Teledoc. Check your insurance though. Check your insurance first and make sure that you can use it. Check your insurance and make sure that you can use Teledoc and telemedicine, and because we need it. I feel terrible. My throat is sore. I know I'm catching a cold. I need an antibiotic, but I do not feel like I'm sitting up in the ER or the urgent care. Like some places say urgent care, and the urgent care is not urgent care. It's forever. Okay, I thought this was supposed to be urgent care. What happened to the urgency part of that? You know what I'm saying? But anyway, check out Teledoc. And check out Northside Gwinnett to learn more about that telemedicine that's going to be coming to the rural areas where there's sometimes limited medical help. So that's going to help a lot of people. If you got a smartphone, if your neighbor got a smartphone or a computer, you may be able to just walk up and say, hey, listen, I need to use your computer, call a Teledoc. I have a cold. My throat is sore. Just, things like that. Things like that. Just think about that for a second. All right, so listen, South Gwinnett High School is doing some great things. And they say, you know what, it's gonna be from the inside out. Yeah. Because here's the thing, they realize that education is important, not just because you need it, but because it is vital to our growth as a country, our growth as a community. Principal Dorothy Jarrett, who just joined South Gwinnett High School, said, you know what, I'm here and we're going to turn some things around. We're going to make it important. We're going to, not only did they do the gym over, she said the whole school is going to be over. They got programs that's called the Business Administration Entrepreneurship Academy. I get excited. When I see the word entrepreneurship, it's yes. Science and Technology and Engineering Mathematics Academy. These are important things. These are very, very important things. She said, we are hyper-focused on the slogan, we are South. Every athletic program, every club, and organization counts, and we should all be supporting each other. This is Principal Jarrett's first semester at South Gwinnett High School, but she's no stranger to the corridors. She began her employment with the Gwinnett County Public School System at SGHS, where she worked for 7 years, serving as a teacher from 2002 to 2004. And then as assistant principal from 2004 to 2009, Principal Jarrett admits she was surprised to be handpicked by the Board of Education to serve as a principal at Summermore Middle School in 2009. She had always envisioned herself working in a high school setting, but gained helpful insight in that office. After creating new policies such as mandatory uniform policy in 2015, Principal Jarrett left behind a legacy based on structure and firm leadership. Now, she plans to emphasize similar things at South Gwinnett High School. You got to have structure, she says. You do. I don't care what you do, you got to have some structure in place. You got to have some systems in place. And she said that's what she's bringing over to South Gwinnett High School, and they're going to do some amazing things. I believe they are. Congratulations to you. Kudos for getting over there and doing some good work. You got to have structure. You got to have structure. You have to have systems. Like you cannot, like I sat here yesterday in my office, right? And I was like, okay, I gotta put a system in place. I gotta put a framework in place to get this thing done. So the goal is to help 1,000 women launch podcasts in 2020. You know, every year I have these humongous goals. This is no different. Here's the thing. This goal is really important to me because it gives women a voice. Like, you may be dealing with domestic violence. You may run a nonprofit that deals with domestic violence. To have somebody come on and give you an encouraging word when you're going through some of the worst times in your life is an amazing thing. And you can do that with podcasts. And the thing about podcasts, you can be in a very quiet place, a very intimate place where it's just you and your phone or your tablet and some headphones and just listen to that word of encouragement. I'm telling you, somebody out there needs to hear what you have to say. And sometimes it's not all about business all the time. You may just want to do this because it's your passion to inspire people. That's why I have a goal. I have a goal of helping 1,000 women launch their podcast. And not just launch it, but continuously do it. Because it's not easy. It's not easy for me to get up every day and come and talk to you guys. Because I have to think about what's next. Even when I get done with this, I'm not done. Like, I got to keep going. Like, I do my hour or so with you guys, and I got to go to the business side of things. And so some people get afraid when they say, oh my God, this just seems like a lot of work. And sometimes it is. But when you love what you do, it's never work. I love doing this. It's never worked for me. Never worked. That's why I'm doing 2 and 3. You know, because I love what I'm doing. I'm passionate about it. Now, when I get finished this on Thursday, I'll do another one. But it's on Anchor. It's all about podcasts. It's called the Pod Chick Show. And I'm just talking about podcasts and tips and tricks, how to grow your podcast and things like that. And then starting back in 2020, I was hosting a show called Talk Business with Audrey. I'm going to bring that show back. I think I got about 15, 16 episodes over there. I interviewed the CEO of Atlanta, which was amazing. You know, I could have kept it rolling. But at that time, I wasn't ready. I'm ready now. I'm ready to launch this thing. I'm creating a network, which is huge. I'm creating a network of shows, which is huge. And I'm excited about that. So anyway, let's keep it moving. There's a city council meeting this evening in Suwanee from 6:30 to 7:30. If you want to attend that meeting, it's going to be located at 330 Town Center Avenue, and that's in Suwanee. Got something you want to say? Go out to the city council meeting. Check it out. 6:30 to 7:30. Location is City Hall in Suwanee. 330 Town Center Avenue, and that's in Suwanee. This is your opportunity to get your questions answered. That's all I'm saying. That's it. All right, listen, I'm going to a song, and I'll be back to give you more of the events and what's going on in and around Gwinnett County right here on the Good Morning Gwinnett Show. Stay tuned.
Oh, hey, you, what you gonna do? Feeling in a weekend kind of mood. Don't even try staying at home. I know you're a bad girl trying to be good. Looking so hot, looking so fine. Baby, for tonight, I want you to be mine. We're going for a ride. Oh, we're going for a ride. So won't you come on out with me? Forever young and free. So won't you come on out with me? There's no place I'd rather be. Together we'll escape deep into the night. Just do whatever that feels alright. So won't you come on out with me? So won't you come on out with me? Oh hey you, what you gonna say? I just wanna take you far away. Don't go to sleep, staying in bed. Gonna pick you up, so be ready to play. You're looking so hot, looking so fine. Baby, for tonight, I want you to be mine. We're going for a ride. We're going for a ride. So won't you come on out with me? Forever young and free. So won't you come on out with me? There's no place I'd rather be. Together we'll escape deep into the night. Just do whatever that feels alright. So won't you come on out with me? me show you the best of my world. Hold me tight, making memories, let's do this together. Flying high, only me and you, girl. I want you by my side, I want you by my side. So won't you come on out with me, forever young and free. So won't you come on out with me, there's no place I'd rather be. Together we'll escape deep into the night, just do whatever that feels alright. So won't you come on out with me, so won't you come on out with me. So please come on out, yeah. So won't you come on out now, baby, please. Now won't you come on out with me, ooh, please come on out.
Welcome back to the Good Morning Gwinnett Show. It's your girl, Audrey Bell, currently giving you a daily rundown about what's going on in and around Gwinnett County. So you want to do some networking today? Yes. The Peachtree Corners Business Association is having an event today from 3:30 to 4:45 p.m. It's free to the members, $5 for guests and future members. So if you want to go check it out, it's $5. This is a perfect program for business owners, managers, sales, and or persons in your company who handles your administration, marketing, or website presence. Great for them to attend this. Join them so you can learn how to get the most out of the tools available to you. I just said you need systems. You need systems, tools, and structure in life general and business. Okay, here's what you're going to learn at this event. You're going to learn how to update your membership information on the website. So if you're already a member, you're going to learn how to do that. How to navigate and leverage your members-only directory. You're going to do that. How to maximize hot deals. Yes. How to post job postings. Yep. How to post videos, flyers, and pictures, case studies, and be a thought leader with other members. How to post relevant events or share on your calendar. Review metrics and reports. Yep. You're going to learn how to use your membership, which is great. Learn about marketing and all that good stuff. Features for marketing while taking advantage of features of the website and social media. So you want to check that out. That's going to be located at 310 Technology Parkway in Peachtree Corners. It's free for members, $5 for guests. Space is limited, so you cannot be a walk-in. So you got to go to their website. It's Peachtree Corners, PeachtreeCornersBA.com, PeachtreeCornersBA.com. You cannot walk in because space is limited. You cannot walk in because space is limited. You must register. Go to their website, PeachtreeCornersBA, that's B as in boy, A as in apple.com. The event is today at 3:30, runs to 4:45. Again, it's going to be at Technology Parkway, Peachtree Corners. You cannot walk in. You must register in advance. All right, you're feeling like you want to do you need some life coaching? Yeah, how to manage family, food, and concerns during the holidays. The holidays are coming, baby. Halloween kicks it off. I know for some of you that's not a holiday, but for the majority of folks it's a holiday, and it's going to be candy from the 31st through Thanksgiving Eve. Because at Thanksgiving Eve, everybody's dipping in the sauce before Thanksgiving Day. So the holidays are coming, and if you know you're going to struggle, if you want to wait, you want to know what's so funny about me? I used to go to Weight Watchers. It was hilarious. I wouldn't lose weight pretty much any of the time I was going until the holiday time. For some strange reason, I'll be go get weighed in at Weight Watchers, and they was like, "How the heck do you lose weight during the holiday?" And I think it's because I only like a certain amount of things. Like I eat more sweets now than I probably ever have, and that's chocolate. And I think that has something to do when I had my surgery. Because I used to didn't eat sweets at all, pretty much. Like, I could just go months and months without having any, outside of sweet tea, of course, because I love tea. But I wouldn't eat bread or sweets, like, for months. And I would go to the Weight Watchers every holiday, and they'd be like, "How do you do that?" And I was like, "I have no idea. I don't know how I go and lose weight during the holiday season. I couldn't tell you. And it must be because I only eat a certain amount of things. So I don't just pig out. I've never done that. Even when I was at my highest weight, I never pigged out. I just like what I like, which is pretty much bad for me most of the time. Now I can't tolerate a lot of that stuff. Anyway, If you want to manage your family and food and other concerns during the holidays, there is a life coaching event going on this evening from 6 p.m. to 8 p.m. It's located at the Center for Weight Management in the Kiwi Room, located at 3215 McClure Bridge Road, and that's in Duluth. If you are a member of the support of the Aftercare Success Program, if you're a member, it's free. For those of you who are non-members, there's a $25 charge. Yep. If you're a support person, it's free of charge. But if you're a non-member, if you're not a member of Aftercare Success Program, it is a $25 charge. All right? If you want to listen, the holidays are coming. If you know you need that extra help, here's your opportunity. The Center for Weight Management, Kiwi Room, 3215 McClure Bridge Road, and that's in Duluth. If you got questions about this event, 678-312-6200. Again, that number is 678-312-6200. Life coaching, facilitated by Raj, I'm about to mess up his name, Raj Parameswaran. I think I probably said it totally wrong. So Raj, listen, I tried to say your name, I probably messed it up. Today, 6 p.m. to 8 p.m. Check it out. You never know. I'm just saying. All right. So yoga in the park. You want to do some yoga in the park? It's raining, but it may not be raining this afternoon, this evening, 7 o'clock to 8 o'clock in Grayson. Free. It's free to the public. If you want to go out and get your stretches in, go ahead. Grayson Park. It's going to be at Grayson City Park, located at 475 Grayson Parkway in Grayson, from 7 p.m. to 8 p.m. It's free. If you have questions about this event, you can call 770-963-8017. Again, that number is 770-963-8017. It's free. It's going to be in the park. 7 o'clock to 8 p.m. Take your own yoga mat. Be prepared. The ground may still be a little damp because it wasn't raining this morning. It's going to be at Grayson City Park, located at 475 Grayson Parkway in Grayson. Go get your stretch on. Yes. All right, you want some fun? Let's go to some fun stuff. Rockstar Bingo. Yes, that sounds like a lot of fun. They play a song, you identify the artist, and mark them off on your bingo card. That sounds like a lot of fun. It's a musical bingo, and they've got prizes. That starts tonight at 10 o'clock, runs till 1 o'clock. Yeah. At Perma Tavern, located at 3350 Buford Drive, Building B, Suite 200, and that's in Buford. Yes, that sounds like a lot of fun, right? Yeah, you go out and that sounds like fun. I like games. Like, I'm a game person. Like, I love games. Like, I go to the arcade. I do. I've always loved games. I don't know why. It's who I am. But if you want to play some Rockstar Bingo, that's tonight, 10 p.m. to 1 o'clock. They play long, too. That's a long time on a Tuesday night to play bingo. Rockstar Bingo. Yes, it is. It's going to be at the Parma Tavern, located at 3350 Buford Drive, Building B, Suite 200 in Buford. If you got questions about this, you can call 678-541-0908. Again, 678-541-0908. Starts at 10 o'clock, runs to 2. They're going to have musical bingo, and they have prizes. All right, guys, listen, I'm going to go to my last song. Then I'm going to come back and give you my inspiration of the day, and we're going to call it a day. Stay tuned.
You're full of confidence and cheap galore. You're showing off your moves and hope for attention. And I turn my life into an imitation I don't know. I swear I tell the truth and you misunderstand.
back to the Good Morning Gwinnett Show. Listen, guys, that's all I got for you today. But I want to leave you some inspiration for the day because, I like it's just Tuesday, so I know a lot of you are still just kind of like getting through the day. But before I go, I always want to leave you something inspiring to think about for the rest of the day. Hopefully this is inspiring to somebody. We can't take credit for our talents. It's how we use them that counts. Ooh, that was powerful. We can't take credit for our talents. It's how we use them that count. Madeline Ingalls said that and she was right. Listen, God has given us all some type of talent. Me, I think it may be talking and uplifting and inspiring people. I don't know. That's what people have told me. And that's what I try to do every day on the show. That's what I try to do with all my clients who hire me to help them get unstuck. That's what I try to do. We all have a talent, but how are you using your talent? Are you even using your talent at all? Some of us have these talents that we're sitting on. Stop sitting on your talent. God gave you a talent for a reason. He didn't give you a talent to sit on. It's in the Bible, baby. Listen, I just thought about that. That's in the Bible. He did not give you that talent to sit on. You got to do something with your talent. You can't just sit there. The world is waiting for you to show up. Let me tell you that. He gave you that talent for a reason. Now you got to do something with it. The world is waiting on you to show up. There's somebody waiting for you to show up. Let me tell you something. I know when people sign up to work with me, that's because I have showed up because I'm supposed to. What are you doing? Are you sitting on your talent? Stop sitting on your talent. He gave it to you for a reason. He didn't give it to you to sit on. He didn't give it to you to sit there and rock it by yourself. He gave it to you to share with the world. Somebody's waiting for you to show up. Listen, thank you so much for being a part of this show. Thank you for listening. You could have been anywhere in the world for the last 55 minutes, but you spent it with me, and I appreciate you. If you miss any episode of the show, go to goodmorninggwinnett.com and check it out. Share the show with your friends. I'm on iTunes, I'm on Alexa, I'm on Google Podcasts, I'm on SoundCloud, iCards, Spotify. Pretty much wherever you can think of, I'm out there. Follow the show, like the show, share the show. I got more shows coming. I'm going to be revising Talk with you for order, so stay tuned for that. I'll be back again tomorrow, God willing. Tomorrow's Wednesday, hump day, y'all. I'll be back again tomorrow, God willing. You be easy out there. Take care of yourself. And until next time, make it a great day. Bye now.
You've been listening to Good Morning Gwinnett. Make sure to tune in daily at 9 a.m. Eastern Time to find out what's happening around Gwinnett. If you miss an episode, go to www.goodmorninggwinnett.com to catch up. If you like this episode, go ahead and subscribe to the show now and share it with your friends.